guys, welcome back to I Eat Bye. And today we have rice and chicken. We both have the exact same things, so good. From, of course, thank you Donair Affair for letting us eat your most delicious food. And we have our garlic sauce and our tzatziki. And we have our rice and chicken and Greek salad with feta cheese. And we have hummus.
And it's all Lebanese, I think.
Oh yes, it is Lebanese.
I think. I'm not sure, but I think.
Yeah, this is like the Lebanese platter. And we also having a story time with the both of us.
Yes, we are going to be telling stories about her childhood, even though we're still children.
Yes. Yeah. Let's get into the video.
Oh yeah. And we also have these things. I don't know what
Kiddos. Yum, 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 yum. Okay, let's dig in.
Oh yes.
This is good.
I like cheese.
Cheese?
It's not
Oh,
good of
from
cheese,
the-
but it's good cheese.
From the salad.
Okay, you want to tell a story?
Do you want to tell a story?
I'll tell a story then.
Okay.
So I have a happy story and then kind of like when I got hurt story. So on my 7th birthday, we went to Disneyland.
Oh yeah.
And so
You stay in like this hotel place?
yeah, we stayed in this hotel right by Disneyland. And so, regularly, we had a regular room. So girls had their own room, boys had their own room.
Oh yeah, and the rooms are so cool because you had like what, a Frozen themed room,
Yeah, and then
and we had a Star Wars themed.
and then
room.
we got moved into theme rooms. So the girls, since it was my birthday, the girls had Frozen and then the boys had Star Wars.
Yeah.
And they were like decent sized rooms. They were big.
Oh yeah.
And they had a pull-out couch and stuff. And so then I think we stayed there for a week or a couple days.
5 days.
5 days. Yeah. And so we went on rides. So many rides, but some were like baby, some were like more scary and stuff. These 2 rides, the Screamer, it's being taken down, but like, so
Oh yeah.
and so our grandparents were there, and so I made all of us go on the Screamer except for our dad.
Even me. And
Yeah.
I did not want to go at all.
And we all went, and everyone else enjoyed it except for me.
Yeah.
It was just, I didn't expect it to like jerk forward. It just
Yeah.
scared me.
And then when
okay?
it went upside down, so
I was young. I was young then. Okay, you want to tell a story? Oh, but also when we went on this one ride, I don't remember what it's called, but it's like where you're in the mountain and then these like fake beasts like pop out of you, but they're
What's
in
it
a
called?
glass cage.
What's that one called? It's called
And then it had like a little puddle at
So
the
it
end
goes
because
with
it had
these.
rain. And so my
There's
mom
a
was in the front of the thing, and then she got like all wet. And it was very fun.
it's called like Mountain of something, I think.
It's
I forget
fun.
what it's called. Okay. Anyways,
What story do you want to tell?
my story is going to be when I became Boxman. So, it's not a good story. It's a sad story because I got hurt. But it's a story that made everybody laugh. But not me. I didn't laugh.
I was
Who
not
laughed?
laughing.
No, you were not laughing.
Who laughed?
Who laughed?
Everybody laughed.
Who?
Who?
At school,
I was
like,
literally almost crying.
everybody saw my scar. Like, what happened? I was like, I was in a back box and I fell down the stairs, and they're like, so you're telling me you were dumb enough to go into a box and go up the stairs? So the box is for the fan that we got,
which is now almost on its deathbed.
Yeah. It's pretty high, so I could fit in the box. I covered it over my head, but then I was kind of scared that I might trip and stuff. So I cut like a hole in the top and then squeezed my head through it. So like it came down past my knees, so I could still kind of have leg movement, and then I could see. So I was kind of running away from Aaliyah and my friend. And my mom told me not to go by the stairs because I could fall. So I go by the stairs. And I fell. But right on the top, and there was like this little cement block. And my ear and the side of my face right here. Dude, I even still have the scar. I don't know if you can see it in the video.
And I was there witnessing it all.
Yeah. And then I fell on the block and went and took a chunk out of my ear. And it was bleeding. And then Mom came up. She was like a superhero. She came up. She literally, with her bare hands, went, ripped the box open and carried me down. I was like, no, thank you. My ear was still like gushing in blood. It didn't stop bleeding for like hours. It was not good. Not good.
Anyway, I have a story to tell as well about me getting hurt.
Dun dun dun.
So Sam hurt himself on the stairs, and I also hurt myself on the stairs.
Yeah, and there's cement, so it's like way worse.
So it's like, it's just like stairs leading down to our house. But those stairs might have blood on them. We don't know.
I'm pretty sure they don't.
Yeah, they don't.
Yeah, they don't.
But this story that I'm going to tell, so we were doing a play for our church, and so I wore this dress that was longer in the back and shorter in the front. And so after we were done like rehearsing the play and stuff, we came home, and me, Addie, and Salem, we all started running down the stairs to get inside. Until Addie and Salem were ahead of me already. I was still running. I was on the steps, like part way through the steps, and I skipped a step, and then I stepped on the back of my dress, and I fell forward, and like I literally fell super, like I just tumbled down to the end of the stairs, and then I just was there like waiting for somebody to like help me, and then I started crying. Then Addie came out and started yelling for Mom, and then eventually Mom came.
Yeah, I was in the house, so I heard crying, so I came back out.
And yeah, and then after that, my dad put me on a couch, and I didn't want to see how bad the scratches were. So, and then he took a picture of me.
Yeah.
And
she had like all here, and then down her chest was all scraped up and bloodied.
He showed it to me. It wasn't bloody, really. It was just like a scrape. Like a
You could
bare
see the
claw.
blood coming.
Yeah, it's like when you scratch yourself, except like you just peeled skin and you can just see it's red, but it's not bleeding yet. Like that.
Yeah.
You have another story to tell?
Of course I do. My next story is going to be...
I need water. How are you not drinking water?
I just finished drinking water.
Oh.
This was really good chicken. And the rice, it's pretty good.
I like the salad, except for the onions.
What do you mean? Onions are the best.
I'd rather mushrooms.
Not the biggest fan of hummus, but hummus there.
Hummus.
Yeah. Okay, my story is going to be when I was at camp. I think it was last year or the year before, but we usually always play night games. So like at 10 or 11, we'll play like a midnight game. So we were playing,
And I saw you once or twice.
yeah. She was in the day camp, I was in the night camp.
Yeah, and so then, like, we would camp up there, right on the camp like grounds.
Mhm.
And so when they would play their night games, they would go by where I was sleeping, and so normally they would stop by and say hi.
Yeah. And so we were playing this game. I forget what the game is called. Yeah, we were playing Capture the Flag. Yeah. Yeah, we were playing Capture the Flag. So we were playing that. We have like borders because they don't want us going to like too far into the forest. So I went around just by the border so I didn't step out and be disqualified. But I didn't see anybody, so I kept going. And then I saw where they hid their flag. They were the blue team and we were the red team. So there's like this huge rock and they hid it under there. So I had sprinted, because of course there were people on top of the rock guarding it. I could see them, but they were hoping people would come from in front. Then they could jump out and like attack them and then take them and then bring them to their jail. But I had come from behind. And then one of my teammates came sprinting in, coming to get one of the flags, being chased by two other guys. So I was like, oh no, he's gonna ruin it all. So I quickly bolted out, trying to distract the other two guys from getting me. And one of them came to me and one of them came to him. I'm not sure if he made it to get the flag or if he didn't. But I had kept sprinting. The guy was pretty close to me. So I was like running, trying to get back to my side. And then I realized I had gone too far out. And he was like super close behind me. Because I had came out really quickly. And then there was like this tree. And it was like kind of like a dead tree. So I used that so I could swing behind him, juke him. And then quickly spin back to my spot. So, but when I did, I had grabbed onto the, I'd like slam my hand onto the tree to swing myself around. And then by this time, two people were on me. So then I had taken off my hand. And then, because I slammed it on to where there was like, because it was a dead tree, so I had like a twig had broken off. And there was a chunk of its like little root stuck into my hand. And I pulled it out and it pulled out the stump in my hand as well. You can still see the scar. And then the guy was like, oh my goodness, are you okay? I was like, yeah. So then there was like just a huge like stick stuck in my hand. Well, it wasn't that big. It was like this and thick, and then it went to a point. It stuck into my hand. So then I went to the nurse's office and got it fixed.
You have a nurse's office in the camp?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So that is my very long story. Oh, I'm so full.
I know.
You say that while you continue eating. Well, thank you guys so much for joining. We really enjoyed this.
Oh, yes.
Make sure to subscribe, leave a like, and make sure to hit that notification bell so you get notified every time we post a new video.
Oh, yeah.
Bye. Bye.